Hi, we were going to do problems number 25 from page 343. This was from this is from the textbook. So number 25 says 3 is equal to 1/4 times m minus 4 plus 1/4 m. I know that the fractions can be confusing, but we're still going to follow the 4 steps of solving a multi-step equation that we've learned in class. So I'm going to list the steps over here on the side for you, and we're going to go ahead and just get started. And I'm not going to review too much of the steps in detail. The first step is to do the dance party. So right here, wherever I see the parentheses, I'm going to make boxes to help me organize sharing and then multiplying. So I'm going to share the 1/4 with both m and -4, and I'm going to multiply straight down. I can cross out the 1/4. I don't need it anymore. And I will get 1/4 m when I multiply 1/4 and m. And then -4 times 1/4, that is going to be -4 times 1/4, like that. And when I multiply fractions, I'm going to turn the -4 over here and over 1 into a fraction. I can cancel the 4 here and the 4 down here. This -4 will become a -1 because I'm going to divide this -4 by 4. I'm also going to divide this 4 down here by 4 and get 1. So really, these two numbers that I multiply will give me -1 over 1, which is the same as -1. So I have -1/4 m. I'm going to just bring that down over here. Minus 1. So when I multiplied -4 times 1/4, I got -1 down here. I'm going to add 1/4 m. And so I'm going to just bring that down. I'm also going to bring my equal sign down as well as the number 3. So all of those things should still stay there. Then I'm going to combine the like terms. So I'm in step number 2. And the like terms happen to be the 1/4 m as well as the positive 1/4 m over here. And that would combine and become, so the 1/4 m plus 1/4 m, when I combine them together, I would add those 1/4 plus 1/4. So why don't I do that over here on the side? 1/4 plus 1/4. When I add fractions, they must have a common denominator, and they both do because they both have 4. So when I add fractions, I keep the denominator 4, but I must add the numerator numbers. So I'm going to add 1 plus 1, which gives me 2 over 4. And that fraction can actually be simplified by both dividing numerator and denominator by 2, giving me 1/2. So these two combined is 1/2 m. Then I'm going to bring everything else down again, 3 and the equal sign and also the -1. From here I'm going to do friends and family. So my family number is the 1/2, that's close to the m. And then the friend is the -1. So I'm going to move the friend first. So the friend is going to go out the door. There's the door. And it's going to do the inverse. So adding with the 3. So that's a total of 4. And I still have an equal sign. And I still have 1/2 of an m. Then the family moves out. And I'm going to divide the 4 with the 1/2. So I'm going to do 4 divided by 1/2. And when I divide that fraction, I'm actually going to have to take the reciprocal of the half. So the reciprocal basically means to flip the fraction, and I'm only flipping the fraction that is the second fraction. So I flip the second, not the first. So I'm going to do 4, and I'm going to flip the 1/2, and that's going to become 2 over 1. And instead of dividing now, I'm going to actually turn that into a multiply, like that. So when I divide a fraction, I'm supposed to actually multiply by the reciprocal. So now this answer is going to give me 4 times 2 over 1, and 4 I'm going to change to over 1. So that's going to give me 8 over 1, and I'm going to get 8. That's equal to m, and that's my final answer. So I can go back here, and I can get 8 is equal to m, or I can write m is equal to 8, and that is my final answer for number 25.